In the last video, I reviewed the KJV Compact Maclaren from Thomas Nelson in black genuine leather, in brown leather soft, and in black leather soft. I also did several comparisons of Bibles that were similar in size and similar in design. In this one, I've gotten several questions about other Bibles and how it compares. So in this one, I'm going to take a look at a few others. So this is a comparison video, and if you want to see the written review or the full review of the Maclaren Compact Edition, then you can see the latest video, which I'll place links to. All right, so since I have this one in my hand, let's go with this one. This is the Hendrickson Compact Large Print. This is a reference edition. This one is a paragraph edition. No poetic setting, just paragraphs. And it's red letter. So here's how it looks compared to the Compact Maclaren. About the same thickness, but a smaller footprint. So here is how they compare. So the font is slightly larger and not quite as dark, and it doesn't have as much space between the lines. Verse number is a little bit harder to find. It does look good. This is a good little compact edition. I do like it. I would like to have seen this with a little bit darker red, and I'd like to have seen it with poetic setting. That's how that one looks. Next is the Thinline from Thomas Nelson, and this is a larger font. Get some of these out of the way here. So this one is a larger font and quite a bit larger footprint. It's a lot thinner and a lot taller, slightly wider. Here's how it compares. Now the paper in this one is not as good. It is a, I think that's the 30 GSM compared to this one's, I think, 36. But there's how the fonts compare. A larger font, slightly easier to read because it being larger. And then this one has red letter and then maps in the back. For the next one, we might as well go ahead and compare the KJV Minister's Bible. This is the same Bible as the Thinline we just looked at, but with 36 GSM paper. And the font is darker because of that. So here's how they compare. So the same font, it's just a little bit darker and easier to read. So that's how they compare. And it has the minister's helps in the middle. This one is red letter and has maps in the back. And then a reading plan. 30 Days with Jesus and a reading plan. So there are the imitation leather editions. Let's take a look at a couple of leather editions. This one is the Pitt Minion from Cambridge. Slightly larger footprint, noticeably thinner, a lot thinner. The font is about the same size, but you'll notice the difference right off the bat. There's more space between the lines in the Thomas Nelson. Also, the font in the Thomas Nelson is a little bit darker. Now this one is a full reference edition with red letter. It also has maps and a concordance. The concordance is actually a combination concordance dictionary. Next is one of my all-time favorites, the Cambridge Standard Text, also known as the Emerald. Noticeably larger footprint and a lot thinner. But this one has a lot larger and darker font. I didn't include it before because it is so much different. But I knew I'd get questions, so I want to go ahead and include it. That's how they compare. If you're looking for something that's easy to carry and easy to read, it's hard to beat that Cambridge. That's an impressive Bible. That's one of my favorites. In the back we have a reading plan and we have a glossary and no other tools. This one's black letter. You can also get it in red letter. That is a beautiful Bible. Easy to read. And then finally, we have the Windsor from Trinitarian Bible Society. Same deal as the last one. This is a lot larger footprint. It's slightly thicker than the last one, but noticeably thinner than the Thomas Nelson. This one is made by Royal Youngblood, but now I think the newer editions are made by Belarus. So I don't have one by Belarus, so I can't really compare them. But here's how it looks compared to the older edition that I have. Noticeably larger font. So if you need something a little bit larger, then it would be between, in my opinion, it would be between the Windsor or the Cambridge Standard print. This one includes some different tools back here. I think the new one has maps. This one has a reading plan and a glossary and a word list with pronunciation guide. That's it. I want to compare one more. This is the Compact Westminster from Trinitarian Bible Society. Now, this one is the special edition that is hard to find. So here's how they look. The Compact Westminster is a nice little Bible. Let's see. Slightly larger footprint. Very slightly larger. Not much. And then about the same thickness. Main difference is going to be the font and the tools. Here's how they compare. Noticeably smaller font in the Compact Westminster. But of course it has 200,000 cross-references, so that kind of makes sense. Not quite as dark of a font also. And it might even have more space between the lines than the Thomas Nelson. But that's how they compare. And then this one in the back has maps, pages for notes, a reading plan, and a pronunciation guide. Black letter edition. That's one of my all-time favorite reference editions. So that's just a quick look at how the new Thomas Nelson KJV Compact Maclaren compares to a few other editions, some compact and some not quite so compact. But I like this Bible a lot. It is a little bit hard on the eyes if you're a little bit older or if you need reading glasses or something like that. It's not the easiest thing in the world to read. But if you're okay with small text, this is a good version of a small text because it has enough space between the lines. Good hand size, easy to carry. So that's a quick look, quick comparison of the Thomas Nelson Compact Maclaren. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.